Hello, Roland Warren here. If you follow the life issue for any amount of time, you've probably seen some messages from Planned Parenthood that could best be described as tone deaf. Well, one of the most recent ads continues in this tradition. It's a message that displays an alarming lack of self-awareness on Planned Parenthood's part. It's an internet ad soliciting donations for their work to fight the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court. It reads, "Planned Parenthood needs you. This is the fight of our lives." Wow. There are a few things here. First, Planned Parenthood is a very powerful organization that is in the business of ending the lives of the vulnerable. Don't they see the irony in saying that they are the ones fighting for their lives? Moreover, if you think about the premise of their ad, it becomes even more problematic. The premise is that the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh would make him powerful and make them vulnerable. Therefore, they need protection, in the form of donations, of course. If this premise is true, that the vulnerable deserve protection from the powerful, then doesn't this logic apply even more to the unborn and their need for protection from a multi-billion-dollar abortion industry? So much irony. The other aspect of this ad that strikes me is the focus on the political. Planned Parenthood views abortion as a morally neutral consumer product that women need. Like the consumer of any other morally neutral consumer product, like a sofa or a cell phone, Planned Parenthood believes that consumers' access to its product, abortion, deserves to be protected. There should be no moral, legal, ethical, medical, or any other obstacle that prevents people from accessing abortion. And those kinds of consumer protections are pursued through political means. This is a stark contrast to CareNet's approach to this issue. As a pro-abundant life organization, we view abortion as an issue that impacts the emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of the lives of women, men, the unborn, and society at large. You see, we don't believe that a woman should have a consumer relationship with her child growing inside of her, like her little one is just some consumer product. And sure, we understand that abortion has political and legal implications, but CareNet's goal is to minister with compassion and love to those at risk for abortion. Why? Because we know, from conception on, the process of giving life to the unborn is intrinsically a covenant relationship with moral and ethical implications. You can see this approach reflected in the work of our 1,100 affiliated pregnancy centers and our growing network of life-affirming church partners. In fact, those 1,100 centers saved the lives of over 73,000 unborn children last year and provided over $63 million in free services to women, men, and families in need. In closing, I would like to suggest an alternative to the ad that Planned Parenthood released in response to the potential confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh. I would only change one word, and my ad would look like this. Wouldn't this be a more appropriate and life-affirming ad? Until next time, may God bless you daily as you serve Him faithfully.